Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with AR. This is my YouTube channel. I'm requesting you all please subscribe to my channel and please like all my videos so that it will give me confidence to make awesome content, to make awesome videos so that you guys can learn from this video. Okay, so without wasting any minutes, today in this session we are going to learn something new, something unique, something out of the box. You guys will enjoy this video a lot. So guys, let me show you the example what I am going to cover in this video. Okay, so here is a search bar and this is a button. Okay, here we can search anything, like I'm searching milk. Okay, and I'm just clicking the button. See, we are getting something from this server, from the API. Okay, these all things is made up of milk only, so we are getting something which is made up of milk we are getting from API. Likewise, we can search water also. See, we are getting some food, some dishes returned from the API. Okay, we can also search chicken. Okay, see, this all item is being returned from the server, from the API. So today in this video we are going to learn how to make this kind of search functionality. Okay, you will be enjoying this video a lot, I am sure. So guys, let's get it started. But before starting the video, again I am requesting you all guys, please subscribe to my channel and please like all my videos. Thanks a lot. Let's get it started. So I'm creating a new page. I'm just giving it a API return dot HTML. Okay, and just save this file in my YouTube projects. Okay, code with AR Prabhat. Okay, first of all, let me explain you one thing about this API. Okay, here is the API I'm using. Okay, the mail DB. This is the API I'm using. Okay, see, you can search here also, like I'm searching milk here, no meal found. Okay, go home, like I'm searching with letter M. See, I'm searching here with letter M. Okay, so we are getting here something from the servers, from the API I'm getting something. Okay, let me show you the API, what API, which API I am using in this video. Okay, go to API. See, here I am using this API, this URL API. Okay, let me paste it here and let me explain you the API, what this URL says. Here this API JSON, it will return JSON version 1 and 1 is their directory. Here search.php is a query string, search string, and here is the name which we are going to use in our project. Okay, you can search meal by name, you can search meal by first letter, look all meal detail by ID. You can search meal by ID also, like here. Okay, you can use also random number like this. Okay, there are lots of URL available. You are free to use URL as per your requirement, as per your convenient. Okay, so I am going to use this URL. Okay, the first URL I am going to use, search meal by name. We are going to use name of the meal to search the meal. Okay, so let's get started now. Just comment this out. Okay, so let me use Bootstrap here. From the previous, I'm going to use Bootstrap here for responsiveness. Okay, create a div and give it a class as container. Okay, margin top, margin bottom 5, and give it a class as call lg12 and justify content center and text also center. Okay, create a para, give it a class as a para only. Okay, I'm going to create a strong tag, close this strong tab, going to copy this 4 to 5 times, separated by comma. Okay, I'm going to write here search meal by name, like put egg, put chicken, put water, and put rice. Okay, create another div and give it a class as form group. Okay, close this div. In this video tutorial we are going to use some JavaScript, and there is a method called for each. There is a method called for each method in JavaScript. We are going to use that method. It is a very simple and very efficient method to loop through all the element inside any array. Okay, we are going to use for each method in this video. Don't worry, I will explain you each and everything. Just be here till end. Div, give it a class, call lg4 and max auto. Okay, this is the Bootstrap predefined classes. Okay, just I am using here. Create input type text and give it a class as form control, give it a id, search value, and give it a name, search value, and placeholder, search your meal here by name. Okay, form control. Okay, just create another div, give it a class as a clear fix. It will clear the float left property of this CSS. Okay, now I'm creating a button here. Create a button, close this button, give it a class as search button btn info. Okay, mt2 mb2 and give it a id as search button. Okay, and value search meals now. Okay, so let's run this file and let's see the output in the browser. Okay, as of now we're able to see this, but nothing is happening. Okay, because we have not written any JavaScript, any jQuery for this file. Now we will write JavaScript to make this work like this. Suppose I'm searching here rice. Okay, and as I click this button, I'm getting something from this server, from the API. Okay, now we will make this file, this page working like this only. Okay, okay, now create another div, give it a class as a container, close this div, create another div, give it a class as a row, close this div, and inside this div create another div, give it a class as a data row, justify content center. I'm giving multiple classes here. You can give single classes. Don't worry about the classes what I am specifying here. You can just use single classes and give it an ID also of data. Okay, here in this div we are going to place content. We are going to fetch content dynamically using JavaScript. Okay, that's why I'm giving this div here. Okay, we will place content, we will place data inside this div by using JavaScript. Okay, so now I am going to write JavaScript. Before that, let's include jQuery CDN link. Okay, I'm using jQuery CDN link. I'm pasting from this previous example. Okay, just paste it over here, and I'm going to write now JavaScript for the functionality. Okay, const search input. Okay, so document dot query selector, this is a ID, so we are going to target this search value. Okay, this input value what user is inputting inside the input box, we are fetching this, we are getting this through this. Okay, now document dot query selector, now I am targeting this button, search button. Okay, dot add event listener. Okay, I'm adding some event listener on the button. On this button I am like click, double click, hover, I'm attaching some events to the button. Okay, click event I'm attaching, and then it will run a function called fetch API. Okay, fetch API function. Now we will create this function. Okay, function name, we don't need any argument here, so just leave it blank. And this is the function body. We are going to define the function body. What we are going to do, we will define inside the function body. Okay, first of all, let's check if user has inputted anything inside this search box, inside this input box. Okay, if a user has inputted nothing, we will return alert that you have to search, you have to enter something into the search box, so that only that you can be able to search what you are looking for. Okay, for that we are going to uh, apply some conditions over this input box. So search input dot value dot trim, I'm trimming white spaces. Okay, dot length is equal to 0. Okay, or search input dot value dot trim equal to empty or null. Okay, and search input dot value dot trim dot length, okay, is less than or equal to 2. Okay, then we will return something, we will alert something to the user. Okay, so alert function, and inside this alert please type something in the search box. Okay, and let's return false. Okay, now let's check as of now what we have done as of now. Let's see the output in the browser. Let's click the button without entering anything in the input box. See, we are getting alert, please type something in the search box. So our JavaScript is working now. Again check this, it is working fine. Let's enter something into the search box and then click this button now. See, we are getting nothing, means our code is working fine. We are getting nothing, our code is working fine now. Again remove this and again click the button. See, we are getting alert, please type something in the search box. Okay, our code is working fine now. Else we are going to use fetch method of JavaScript. Okay, fetch see, I have copied this URL from this. I'm going to use the first URL, search meal by name. Okay, so I have to paste it here. Okay, and we have to replace this with our this value, what user is inputting inside the value, what user is inputting inside this search box. We have to grab this and then we have to paste it here. Okay, we have to paste it here. So what user is inputting inside the inputs box, we have already grabbed that. Okay, the search input we have to put here. Okay, we have to put it here. or just for the security purpose dot give this name as a search and give value dot trim. Okay, I'm trimming the white space from the both side, from left side as well as from right side of this search value. Okay, of this search value what user is inputting, I am removing white space from the left side as well as white side and storing inside this search variable. Okay, so replace this with this search variable. Okay, then it will give response dot json. I'm converting the response in the json. Okay, in the json format. Then it will return data, the actual data. Okay, I'm using arrow function here. Close this. As of now, let's console this data. Okay, let's console this data, what it returns from the server, from the API. Okay, just save the page and refresh the URL. Open the console. Open the console now. Go to console and type something like rice. Okay, see, we are getting error here. Again put rice, go to console and click the button. Again we are getting error here. Let's check the okay, let's copy this URL. Okay, up to dollar and replace this URL. Okay, now let's save the page and refresh the URL. Again put rice and click the button. See, now we are getting something from the server, from the API. Okay, it returns array, it contains 10 element. Okay, starting from 0. ID, meal of the ID of the meal is this one, a string of the meal, beef, van, whatever it is, and a string meal thumb. This is the images what we are getting here. This is the images, this is the ID, and this is the text. Okay, see, ID, this is the ID. Okay, meal string, this is the meal string, this is the meal string, and this is the meal thumbnail, this image. Okay, this image. So we got only 3 elements: meal ID, meal string, and meal images. Okay, we're going to use this only. Okay, so let's create a variable HTML and give it a null value as of now. Now check if we return something, if we get data from the server, if we fetch something from this API. Okay, if data dot meals, okay, if it returns something, see, this meals, I'm talking about this meals. Okay, data dot this data dot meals, this meals I am talking about. Okay, this is an array. Okay, if this data dot meals, if something, which means if something being returned from the server, from the API, then only this if will work, otherwise it won't. Okay, so data dot meals dot for each. Okay, for each will run a function on the each element of array. Okay, it will run function on every element of array. Okay, if the suppose if the array contains 5 element, okay, then this function will run only 5 times. Okay, so meals, I'm using arrow function here. Okay, I'm using arrow function here. So I'm appending this, create a div, give it a class as, give it a class as card, empty2, text center, MB. This content will be created dynamically by JavaScript only. Okay, in call 3, just close this div, create another div, give it a class as border. Okay, and close this div also. Okay, inside this div, create, give img tag, give it a class of card img top. Okay, this is predefined Bootstrap classes. I'm not going to give custom classes. This is all predefined Bootstrap classes. Okay, so you don't have to worry about anything. Style, give width 100% and give alt alt tag images fetched from the server or API. Okay, close this, create another div, give it a class as card body. Okay, close this div. Okay, create h5, yeah, h5 element, give it a class as card title. Okay, and close this h5, create a p tag, give it a class as card text. Okay, and close this p also. Okay, create an anchor tag, give href as JavaScript void, so it is not going to take us anywhere. Okay, and give it a class as btn primary. Okay, right, close this anchor tag and write order your meal. Okay, order your meal. Okay, now I'm going to append this into this tag. Okay, this div what we have talked about earlier in this video. Okay, document dot query selector, I'm selecting this data, this div, this id. Okay, this div, we will place this we will place content here from this JavaScript what we have got from the server, from the API as a response. Okay, dot inner HTML, okay, equal to this HTML. Okay, and at last return true. Okay, so now we are going to place the content. First of all, let me go to the console. See here, if we are supposed to get this thumb, this image, okay, then we will use this meals.str meal thumb. Okay, like what I can say, what here for explanation I'm writing here. Okay, like this meals dot str meal thumb. Okay, will get image. Okay, like that, copy this and paste it here and paste it here. Then meal.id, meals.id meal, and meals.str meal, we will get id and we will get string. Okay, let me explain you what I will get. This image I will get from here. Okay, dot notation, and this id we will get here using dot notation also, and this text we will get from here. Okay, see, data.meals.forEach. Okay, so now every element in the array, every element in this array is now inside this meals. Okay, the number of element inside the array, the number of function this will run. Okay, if suppose this array contains 10 element, then this for each method, this for each function will run only 10 times. Okay, so everything, this everything contains inside this meal now. Okay, this everything from the every element 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, every element up to 0 to 9 is now inside this meal. Okay, inside this meal. So now we are placing the images inside this image. So src equal to dollar. Okay, so meal dot this. Okay, copy this and paste it here and paste it here. What here we will get? We will get here id. So id meal replace this. Now id string replace this. Okay, okay, here we are running fat arrow function. This is a argument. This for each method will take at least one necessary argument. Okay, one necessary argument, one necessary element of the function. So here we have given meal. You can put anything here. Now every element from the array, from the 0 to 9, from this array is inside this meal. We just have to get this, put dot notation and put this meal dot notation and put id meal. This meal dot notation, put this str meal. Okay, this str meal. Now save the page and refresh the page and see the output in the browser. Okay, I'm refreshing the page now. First of all, let me comment this out. Refresh the page again and search rice. Okay, see, we are getting response from the server. Okay, now we have to style this so that it will look cool like this. Okay, now I am going to style this page. Now I am going to style this page. I am going to create internal style sheet inside the head tag. Body, give background as F3, F2, EF. Give it a important. Give color as position relative, box sizing, border box, and line height 1. Okay, margin 0, padding 0, border 0, and give box sizing as border box. Okay, okay, now style the card. Give position relative, display, flex, display ms flex box, okay, flex direction column, min width give 0, give word wrap, break word, give background as white, give background clip, border box, give border, okay, 0px solid RGBA, okay, okay, 1 to 5, give border radius 5px, okay, give shadow border thin solid Gainsborough, give it a important, okay, box shadow, okay, box shadow 0 0 0 1px RGB okay, give 3% comma 0 1px RGB, okay, and give it 0%, okay, give border radius 10px. Now target this border class, okay, give border 1px solid RGBA, okay, point 1 to 5, give it important, give background white and give box shadow 1px RGB, okay, %, okay. Now we have written some style sheet to make this page look cool and awesome. So now let's save the page, let's save the code and refresh this, put again rise and click the button now, okay. See, by getting the output from the server from the API, okay, by getting something from the server, from the API, and give this as important. Okay, change this to F3, F2 and EF. Refresh the page now. Search chicken now. Okay, click the button now. See, we are getting response from the server, from the API. Okay, so this page is now working fine. Okay, again search milk. See, we are getting the response from the server. This is all made up of milk. Okay, this all comes under the milk. This all comes under the milk. Okay, now search like egg. Okay, egg. By getting the response from the server now. Okay, search water and click the button. See, we are getting the response from the server, from the API, from the external API. Okay, fine. If we remove this and then click it, see, please type something in the search box by getting the alert from the message. Please type something in the search box. Okay, now I'm typing rice again and clicking the button now. See, by getting the response from the server. So we have finished our course, our tutorial now. So I hope you have got something, you have learned something from this video. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. I will clear all your doubts, all your queries. So thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you for being there till last. Okay, and at last, if you learned something from this video, okay, so I'm requesting you all, please subscribe to my channel and please like all my videos. Okay, as you all know, my all video is dedicated to someone who is very close to my heart, who is very close to my emotions. So thank you guys for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel and please like all my videos. It means a lot to me. Bye bye, see you again in the next tutorial.